and welcome to another episode of The Perspective. Perspective is InvoZone's knowledge sharing platform, and my name is Varda Falek. I'm a brand lead at InvoZone and your host for this episode. They say sales is much more than flashy pitches and fancy charts. It's about knowing exactly what your consumer wants and when they want it. And to talk about elevating sales excellence and unleashing the potential through sales enablement program, we've been joined by Mohammad Asfandiar, who is the head of business development at InvoZone. Hi Asfan, welcome to The Perspective.
Hello, Irda. Thanks so much for having me today.
So let's get into the topic. How would you define sales enablement?
Sales enablement is a very vast topic, and if I have to, conclude it in one line, I would like to say that it's a strategic approach that empowers your sales teams and reps with the right tools, trainings, and resources, align different departments, and optimize processes to increase customer engagement and eventually the business growth.
So how would you define the key factors or features of a successful sales enablement program?
Again, it's a very vast topic, and we are running short on time too. So I would like to, touch some major key components of sales enablement program. First of all, I would like to talk about, the targeted trainings, how important the target trainings are. With this rapidly changing and evolving technology, it's not just the technology that is evolving. It's everything within the business models, within the organizations, and even the departments like sales, marketing, tech. Everything is evolving with the changing marketing dynamics. So coming back to the number one would be the targeted trainings for the sales reps, where we could actually, enable them to have insights about the market trends, where the market is following, how the customer journeys and behaviors look like, so they could actually make their tailored pitch based on that. Other than the targeted trainings, I think some of the few components that I would like to talk about today would be technology integration, empowering and enabling your teams with the right tools, like I mentioned earlier, right? क्योंकि देखें आपको उनको टूल्स क्योंकि आजकल के दौर में सेल डजंट वर्क लाइक इट्स यूज्ड टू बी राइट कि आपने डोर टू डोर जाना है एंड स्पेशली व्हेन इट कम्स टू डिजिटल लैंडस्केप फॉर कंपनीज लाइक अस आई मीन हैविंग मल्टीपल ऑफशोर ऑफिसेस we need to grab attention of the people, of the prospects across the globe. So we need the right tools to, let's say, improve the efficiency and eventually the the end result and outcome for our teams. So which is why tools like having the CRM tools, let's say, there are multiple CRM tools like HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho. So what they do, they empower sales reps in a way that they could manage their leads in a better way, so they can actually prioritize what they need to focus on and how they can actually focus on the high potential leads who could actually bring in good business to the company.
So taking this point forward, how can a well-designed sales-enabled program equip the sales team to collaborate with other departments to bring about that success and a good sales?
A well-designed sales enablement program, its foundation is basically based on, like you said, how we can engage the other departments within that. It's more kind of when we talk about sales enablement program, a well-designed one. It has to be, let's say, a collaborative goal, not just for the sales team, but for all the departments across a company, right? Where you need to, have it engage the other departments like operations, HR, be it HR, be it like marketing, and eventually the tech side as well, if that's what your, product or services are. So every department has to be, on a single page, on a similar shared goal, that they all are working for one goal only, and that is to improve the processes and increase the profitability of a company, of a business.
So what role does continuous training and development play in sales excellence within an organization?
Continuous training is of utmost importance, be it like sales or any other department. As we discussed earlier, the market is changing and, things are evolving. The world is evolving itself, right? So is the businesses and every function in it. So continuous training plays a pivotal role where your team gets to know about how the market is shaping, and how sales, because we're talking about sales today, so how sales are evolving, right? So that's the key. I mean, I don't expect all my sales reps to know everything. Even myself sometimes doesn't know everything, so I like to study. I like to see how other influencers are doing in the market, how our competitors are doing in the market. So the best way to is to do some competitive analysis on that, and then train on your teams and equip them with the real time analytics, the customer data. I mean, how customer data plays a very important role in the continuous trainings and learning phase. uh, in a nutshell, I mean, I have to conclude it. There is no one size fits all approach. So your approach has to be very unique and tailored to every customer or every prospect you interact with.
Could you provide examples of how technology and tools help the sales representative to make these sales enablement programs a success?
That's a very good question, Veda, first of all. And technology and tools are the keys when it comes to increasing your sales reps and teams productivity, efficiency, and eventually bring in more business.
So let's take it forward towards the last question. That is divided into two parts. What are the challenges one might face when implementing these sales enablement programs, and how can these challenges be overcome, or
Okay.
what could be the solutions to it?
Okay, so the very first challenge, I mean, companies or businesses face when enabling any sort of, either it's a sales enablement program or any other new program, that is, resistance to the change, that comes from the sales reps or from the teams, because as human embodies, we are resistant to the changes. So that's why, just to counter the answer of it, the solution of it, we have change management strategy in place, where we actually educate and create awareness of such tools or such changes to the sales reps, so they know that this is for their own benefit, to make them more efficient and on top of the sales funnel.
Done. With this, we wrap up the first, that is part of our show, which is more towards the sales side. The second part is the rapid fire.
Okay.
So the rules are very simple. I'll ask you a question. The first thing that pops up in your mind is going to be the answer that you will give us. Are you ready?
I think so. I am.
The first question is, if you could hire a fictional character, who would it be and why?
If I would have to hire a fictional character, that would be Doctor Strange.
Okay. And why?
The reason why is so I could time travel anywhere I would like to want, or build a portal.
That's interesting. The power to be invisible or read minds.
I think I can already read minds. I mean, that's how your experience makes you, and so I would like to be invisible.
If you could switch your JD with one person in InvoZone,
Huh.
who would it be and why? And you cannot say the CEO.
Okay, so I think you already answered for me. But if I have to switch my JD with somebody from the another department, that would be, I guess, I would like to switch JD with the HR department, maybe. I mean, being an empathetic and optimistic person, I would like to, get the sorrows of our people.
So you're actually saying Mariam Talal, but not saying it out loud?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mariam.
Done. It's going to be Mariam Talal. The next question is one phrase or words that you tell yourself over and over again when you're feeling down or you're not having a good day.
That one phrase comes in my mind. I mean, when I'm feeling a little bit demotivated, or yeah, getting out of the bed, that it's okay. I mean, you can do it. Yeah.
No,
So
that's
I think that gets me going through my life. That having the attitude of gratitude, and at the same time a can-do attitude.
Uh, you've been here since a long time, since
Yeah.
we started, right? So what is your favorite work memory at InvoZone so far?
What's my favorite?
Work memory.
Work memory. I guess one of my famous work memory would be. I mean, we inaugurated this building, and that was, I think, our second or third year's anniversary of the company. And I brought my parents in to the office, and that was kind of a proud moment for me and for them, and a good memory that I hold near to my heart.
So we'll end this on a very sweet, family-oriented memory. Thank you so much
Okay.
for being a part of our show.
Mhm.
We hope to see you around. And for everybody
Inshallah.
watching out there, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.